So we're going to do a game called Sound Effects Theater next. And now it's time for Sound Effects Theater. Have either of you done Sound Effects Theater before?
I don't think so.
I have not.
Sound Effects Theater is exactly what it sounds like. One person is going to tell a story. The other two people are going to provide sound effects as they tell the story. That's it. That's the whole shebang. That's all it is. So I'll do the storytelling first. We might do it a couple of times. And then you guys, as I'm telling the story, will do the sounds. And sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not.
As a Foley team?
Yeah, I mean, it's worked out pretty well in the past where people kind of, look at each other, eye contact, like, hey, we're both doing this. Hey, go for it. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
You guys are friends, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? You can figure it out.
We'll get there.
You would be the first people to fuck it up. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, I'm always happy to
Very
unlock the
auspicious.
achievement,
Yeah. So I am going to do a prompt for it, and we'll do a location. It is Kickboxing Studio. So the story is going to take place in a kickboxing studio, and you guys are doing sound effects. I will count it in 3, 2, 1. So he was already in the kickboxing studio after a long day of work. This is where our story begins, as it turns out. He watched as the sensei instructed the younger students. One of the star pupils delivered a kick to the face of one who was not so good, and the one who got kicked started crying a little bit. Yeah. So he walked over to the kid who had done the kicking and told him he did an excellent job. One day he was going to be He was going to be awesome. The crying child was concerned. Then he continued on into the locker room, pushed the door of the locker room open, and threw his duffel bag down on the bench. It was a little squishy. Inside of his duffel bag, he had a number of items. As he opened it up, he had some very soggy clothes that were left over. He brought his dirty clothes for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah, right. But he went ahead and but is that a foghorn?
Yeah.
He went ahead and
with the gross up with the stink.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
He went ahead and put it on anyway. Ooh. Yeah. Then kicked the door open, ready to go back out and start. The kid was still crying. His jaw seemed to have been broken. He was wiggling the jaw a little bit to,
walk it off, kid.
Yeah, the sensei was kind of, not having any of his shit. But anyway, the kids' class was ending, so all of the kids kind of filed out of the kickboxing studio, causing a ruckus. And it was time for the showdown, because what we did not say just yet was this person was not here just for class, but they had a duel with the sensei. It was a Jewish duel that was going on. So yeah, he popped his yarmulke on that matched his belt. Very good. Hava Nagila started playing in the background, and they squared off against each other. The sensei grunted his disapproval. It's very disapproving, and
how come?
And then was a little confused. So. The fight began with the sound of a bell.
Ding ding.
It was more of a bell sound. Oh, and they started punching. They started kicking. One of them got a hold of the other one, which I think you can do in kickboxing. I don't know. And he was going like he was going to crush his head like a melon, like in Invincible or something. And he started poking his thumbs into his eyeballs.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and it sounded kind of like a vacuum cleaner, which was weird. And yeah, his thumbs popped his eyeballs. Yep. The guy screamed. He screamed in Disney scream, I guess, and fell down dead, and that's the end. So that's the Kickboxing Studio story. The stories always end up getting more violent than I intended, but I guess violence makes good sound effects. I suppose.
Right? You need something to splorch.
Sure.
And what better than someone getting their head crushed and their eyes gouged out?
Yeah, for sure. I have been watching a lot of Invincible lately, and that happens on like every other episode.
Yeah.
They do I'm going to crush your head like a grape.
Slice your head off very easily with my flat of my hand.
They have like 3 moves basically. It's I'm going to crunch your head like a grape. I'm going to slice your head off, or also like you still put your hand like you're doing a karate chop, but then you blade
into
it
the
through
chest.
somebody.
Yeah.
Do they rip the heart out too, like in
They rip
Indiana Jones?
some stuff out.
There's viscera that is removed.
Yeah, not to spoil anything for
Somebody's getting their chest ripped open.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't want to say who. Somebody's getting their chest ripped open. Their insides are coming outside. I haven't seen like a rip the heart out like in Indiana Jones, the Molaram, but the old Molaram they call that. Kalima Shaktade Om Nam Shivai.
Oh my God, do we need to be worried?
Yeah,
He knows the whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I have
he
your
locked
soul.
the door?
No.
Oh, I see.
Does one of you guys want to do the storytelling part? Either of you? Does neither of you want to do that?
I'm sorry. I zoned out a little bit, expecting you to speak. I could tell a story.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'll give you a prompt for it. Your prompt is going to be barber / salon. It gave me both, so I guess you get to pick or make
It's
it
a
both.
combination.
Right. Yeah, it could be both.
Just to get the two genders.
It could be it could be like the movie Barbershop, or it could be like the female version of that, which was, I think, called Beauty Salon or something like that.
Steel Magnolias, I think.
Steel Magnolias is not the female version of the movie Barbershop.
No, it's quite sad. And completely different.
Yeah,
I think
very
there
different.
is hair cutting.
I don't remember. If I've seen that movie,
I saw the play. I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Here's
my
the
sister
thing.
was in it once.
I do have to, before we start this, I have to say something about TJ. It's impossible to pin down how old you are because you talk about like things that only someone who was literally born yesterday would know. And then you talk about things that only someone who is 89 years old would know.
Doing coke in the roller rink.
Right.
So crazy to have that
Remembering
memory.
the
and
radioactive
also-
1912.
You could be anywhere between 15 years old and 75. I have no idea.
Yeah. I look great, and great way to stay in shape is pixie blood.
Sure. Yeah. No,
Pixie
absolutely.
blood.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
I'm chock full of it.
Yeah. Do you have like a promo code you can give the viewers? Or?
No.
did-
This is self-harvested. I am destroying is
He's
what
a
we
pixie.
call it.
You did
Many
just-
pixies.
You made a fatal error. You said the secret to immortality is pixie blood, and then said, "I'm just full of it."
Yeah,
So if you want
that's tough.
immortality,
If you would like to sort of drink it like a Voldemort situation with the eunuch, it is quite silvery as well. I was very hesitant to inject it into my body.
Okay.
The amount of sharp sparkles that you can see from the syringe.
no.
Yeah.
What is that?
Unreal.
What media is that the pixie blood is like silvery? That's a real thing in something. True blood or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
The magicians.
the prompt is barber /
Oh my
salon.
God, it's me. Fuck.
And you're telling the story and we're doing the sound effects. So I'll count you in 3, 2, 1.
I was home from college one day and I walked into the barber shop. I saw my uncle getting his hair cut.
Hey, how's it going? Me.
I said hello.
Hey, how's it going? Sounds on me.
I went and sat down. I picked up the Sports Illustrated. I ruffled some papers. And I looked up. My uncle, as far as I could tell, wore a wig.
Check it out.
Don't know why he's here. But he did pay and leave. So I got up and sat down. I said, hello. I'd like a high top fade. And the man said, you don't have enough hair to do that. He still put, he still Velcroed me in and then started to push strapped me in a lot more than I thought. I thought it was just going to be the cape, but it was as though I was going to be some sort of problem patient. But it felt nice. As he levered me up and started trimming my hair in a way that I did not describe. I fell asleep. And I started to dream about my uncle with a full afro.
Hey, it's me. I got an afro now.
We were doing coke at a roller rink. It was amazing.
Disco Inferno.
I woke up.
Okay. It was all a dream. Don't do it was all a dream.
That was not all a dream. It's just
That's right. You fell asleep. I forgot. Yeah, you fell asleep.
It was partly a dream.
Yeah, it was partly a dream.
What's real? What's reality?
So the tough part with sound effects theater is people are like, what makes when you're telling this story, it's hard to be like,
where am I stopping?
What makes what makes sounds is the other thing. Is a lot of it ends up being
stopping
voices.
when you've said something that will make a sound.
Sure, right.
know?
Yeah, for sure.
Giving that a little space.
We do have one more game.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got one more.
Hot dog.
This is the one where you guys go.
Like George Bailey, when he goes into the pharmacist and he lights the thing, he goes, hot dog. And then he goes back and gets slapped around.
Let me tell you something. Nailed it. It's exactly like that. Also, what the fuck are you talking?
You never seen It's a Wonderful Life?
So fun story? No.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, that was a fun story.
Can I tell you, I did watch it as a child, and I thought I watched all of it, and then I watched it as an adult when this motherfucker is long. What the hell are we talking about here?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I also was in a radio play of It's a Wonderful Life, and I played Clarence the Angel. But you don't really have to know the story for a radio play because you just have the script in front of you.
You got it right there, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't have to actually act. So